Have you ever been in a situation when, oh my God, I have a huge presentation in a week? Or maybe you are in the middle of the presentation and you feel from the look on the faces of other people that they are probably not getting what I'm trying to tell them. If you have been in these situations, you probably need a very specific and clear structure to organize your thoughts. Today, I want to give you the only speech structure that you will ever need so that you can outline your speech, prepare for your presentation, and make sure that others get your point. Are you ready? Let's dive in. Hi, and welcome to the Speaking Hub, the place to be to build strong communication and presentation skills that last. So you have an upcoming presentation and you wonder, how do I organize all my thoughts? So here's how you do it. First of all, you need to understand that every good presentation has three parts. It's introduction, body, and conclusion. So now let me tell you what you need to have in all those three parts. But if you want to have a more detailed guide on how to prepare and outline your speech, you can download it from the link in the description box. So let's start with the introduction part. In the introduction part, you need to have three things. Thing number one, attention grabber. As you come to speak, you want to grab your audience's attention so that they want to listen to your entire presentation and they feel hooked. They want more. So that's very important. The second thing that you need to have is you need to give the background information, the general information about the topic. So sort of like you frame your audience what this speech is going to be about. And then the third part of the introduction is your thesis statement, which sounds very academic, but what it means is that basically your main idea. If your audience could walk away from your presentation and would only remember one sentence, that is your thesis statement. That is your main idea. This is the sentence where you tell people what this whole speech is going to be about, what's the main essence of it, which prepares your listeners for a specific type of journey and they know what to expect from your presentation. And then comes the body part. In the body part, you would usually have 2 or 3 points to make, and these are the points that support your main idea, that support the thesis statement that you have just finished your introduction with. So for each main idea, it is important that you separate them and you do not mix them together. So you start with idea one, and then you elaborate on it, you expand it, you explain, you give examples, you share stories, data, and statistics. Then you move on to idea two and do exactly the same. And then you move on to idea three and do exactly the same. So all the three ideas are in separate buckets and they do not mix with each other. And then finally, the last part is the conclusion. You want to signal to your audience, first of all, that you are summarizing. So you can say, in conclusion, to summarize. Yes, so people know that you are going to wrap up your speech, to wrap up your presentation. So what are the elements that you need to include into your conclusion? First of all, you need to restate your main idea, which is basically restate your thesis statement that you said in the introduction part. Then you want to give a suggestion to your audience. For example, I suggest that we all switch to electric bikes. Or maybe you give an advice or opinion or prediction. If you're talking about some new technology that helps to curb carbon emissions, then you can say, if we use this technology, we project to curb carbon emissions by 25% by year 2028, for example. So you give the prediction, you sort of look into the future. And most importantly, the last element, which is very crucial for each presentation, is finish with a call to action. Usually this is very important if you are giving a persuasive speech and you want to persuade people to do something or you want them to act in a certain way. So here's your chance to tell them exactly what you want them to do. So do not just say, let's go and change the world, or let's do something to change the situation. Tell them exactly what they need to do. For example, start switching from gasoline cars to electric cars. Make sure that your call to action is very easy to do, and everyone can start doing it today. So there you have it. This is the only speech structure that you will ever need if you need to prepare for a presentation and you want your ideas sound organized, logical, concise, and easy to understand. I hope you enjoyed it. If you want a more detailed guidance on how to outline your speech, please check the guide which is in the link in the description box. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button and subscribe. And I'm looking forward to share with you more knowledge and wisdom on public speaking and communication next time. See you soon!